we gotta have religious people. We
as well. I mean,
have quasi-religious people. So we have people who are quasi-religious as well.
Like
they follow
and then
theosophy
you got
and
pure
shit.
infidels as well. I mean, I've seen a host of a plethora of personalities and personas here.
I can't be in the middle anymore. Me and Cecil
Fire
will be in
away,
the middle.
Cecil, with your questions. I'm here.
Finally got the light right.
Yeah, by the way, panel is full, everyone.
Maybe
So
not.
with the last two editions, the panel is actually full. But yeah, man, I'm actually not going to open up more than this many people at any point because that's actually too many people having a discussion. Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you for joining Flow State and the Trad Culture Preservation Society.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we had Swaden in here earlier. Father Joseph Swaden, and he was answering some of the questions. Well, he was taking the conventional view of Christianity, and that's really what I needed somebody to do out here because I can't just sit up here 3 or 4 people that aren't Christian just bashing the fucking religion. That makes my broadcast look like it's like anti-Christian or some shit like that. And I'm not even anti-Christian. I wrote a whole book about Christianity and stuff like that. I think I treat the religion and the people, I give them a sort of fair treatment, so I didn't want to be presented as somebody who's attacking the religion, so to speak, so I'm glad.
But that's why I see some credibility and integrity with what you do. And that's what I try to shoot for, because without that, we're nothing. And this is part of the issue. If you're going to come in as father and embody fatherly consciousness, well, then you got to be responsible and accountable. And we got to get right down to objective logic. We can't play that otherworldly shit, that dogmatic shit. So there's no idea or ideology above questioning. And I think that's the fair way to live. And if you can't answer to that, then you probably are foundationally weak in your arguments and in your conceptualization. So back to the drawing board, daddy, right? And, it's, again, not about ego. This is why I mirror that, because it's like, if I'm foundationally secure, then I'm going to call myself daddy and then stand on it. It's a bit, non-bit. Don't come in here and call yourself father and put on the costume and expect everyone to defer to you when your ideas and foundation is not sound. That's that egoic, prideful bullshit. And that needs to stop. You see where it's getting us in the Middle East right now. The bane of our existence.
The bane of our existence is dudes calling themselves daddy who aren't qualified.
The bane of our existence is
father, all that.
Father, right? I'm doing a mirroring. Flow State still can't get what I'm doing in consciousness because he's so low level and caught up. His
that
feelers.
Must be it.
It's exactly it. I've said it from the beginning what I'm doing. You've never caught on yet.
Mm-hmm.
Monsignor Paul.
Mm-hmm. That's his answer. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could go down into this ditch with you and tell you that you're just delusional and you don't perceive yourself right, but there's no point in it.
Weren't you the one who earlier today made a whole bunch of false claims and then called it you intuiting what happened because I made up 2 statements?
Maybe. Be more specific.
Maybe. There you go. Now I have to be more specific to get you to stop lying, even if it's by lying by omission or obfuscation.
No, I'm being
so you know what you did, but I have to be specific.
I don't remember every
to get
single.
you to
I don't
speak
know
on it.
what
I'd rather not. You already revealed yourself again indirectly. I'm good with that.
Using questions. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking of.
You dodge accountability and responsibility. That's exactly what this whole game is about. And I use the word daddy to get you all out of your hole.
Accountable to you.
That's the point. You're not accountable to me, but you're not accountable to the truth of yourself or anyone else either. That's apparent. That's why I just had to ask you 2 or 3 times like a bitch.
You wouldn't know
for you to be accountable and responsible for what you said in chat, that you know what I'm talking about, but I have to be specific to get you to talk about it. That's the rallying cry of a deceiver and a defalcator every single time.
I'm not doing these loose, broad.
You'll do the same thing with your woman.
You know why I pulled you over? We're not doing that, Paul.
Be more specific about where and when I cheated and
how. You
have
a specific problem.
You all do the same shit. Cut it out.
Wah. Be specific.
I'm not the one wah. You're the one acting like a bitch, and you even got a feminine intonation. You drag out all of your words.
So you're not going to be specific then, Paul? Is that it?
Why do I have to be specific when you know what you said?
Okay.
Hey, Flo, you said I constantly put you on timeout, dude. I did it once.
I didn't say constantly. You did it twice.
No, I did it once. You said constantly. You wrote constantly, man. You're
You
blowing shit out
said
of
that I had to
proportion.
go get a job. You intuited that I had to go get a
Oh,
job.
yeah. I did say
Oh
that.
yeah. You lie so often you can't even
You know,
keep track
Paul,
of it.
I
Is
streamed
that what
for
it was?
8.5
You didn't know what
hours
you
last
said because
night.
you
I
lied
don't
so
remember
often.
every single thing. Did you see the video?
You don't
I
remember
played?
every
That was
single lie that you
fantastic.
tell. Well, you should stop lying then, and it'll make accountability a lot easier.
Did I say
You said I had to
intuitive?
go get a job building tiny houses because I'm broke now because I'm failing at broadcasting. That was your narrative.
Be more
So
specific.
now that I
then.
took the
You need
accountability
to
you
fill in
should
the
have taken
gaps
for
in the
what you said that
information.
was a lie to begin with. Do you remember and do you want to account for
You know
it or
what,
what?
Paul? If you don't want to fill in the missing pieces of information,
What are
then
the
you're-
missing
then I'm left
pieces?
with
This is
nothing to
again,
do
you
but
presume
intuit what the
everybody's
gaps
a lying,
are.
cheating snake like you, that when I give you the complete narrative, I didn't have to from the beginning, that it must be a lie. Why is that?
Well, you are a lying, cheating snake.
There you go. So it doesn't matter what I say or what I do. You'll always presume
Paul,
me to be
where
that
did you
because you
get
are that and you
1,000
project
subs
that and
from
mirror that.
this
It's
week?
clear.
Where
I'm
did you?
not that.
How did you increase your subs by 50%, but not increase your viewers at all?
How did I not increase my viewers at all? I told you 2 weeks ago you should have listened more when you were watching Waiting and Hating. The driving video is back in the algorithm and I'm promoting it. So it's going up thousands of views a day. The same video you all shit on and make fun of, I reposted on the second channel and it's up to 8, 9, 10,000.
It's
as of
amazing that
today.
in
So
one
it
week
got-
Good for
you could
you,
go from 2 to
motherfucker.
3,000 subs and have exactly the same or less.
Good for
viewers.
this motherfucker. Oh, I got-
Isn't it
how many
amazing how I keep getting
subscribers you got
screenshots
now?
from dozens of people in my email saying I have 400 to 600 live viewers at times?
Sure.
There you
let's see it.
go. There you go. You're so fucking special, dude.
Who said I
He's
was
not
special?
special.
He
He
keeps
just has a
forcing me
crowd.
into an
Well,
egoic
you did,
competition that he can't
asshole.
win.
You're fucking masturbating yourself.
Paul, we could all go
You
buy
fucking
200
think
subs a
you're
day
so
if you want.
special?
Okay.
10,000
Hey, the
viewers.
Tards agree.
Fuck
What else is
you.
new? You and him should do a broadcast for
Fuck
$1 a
you.
month.
Be more. You want to split 3,000 subs? What's that cost?
I got
You keep
1,000,
saying that you're now setting a new lie. He couldn't account for his
This
last
guy's
lie, and
got
he's now telling a new one.
10,000. He's a
That I
fucking
bought
dude.
subscribers. So I tell you, I'm promoting the driving video and reposted it on my second channel, and it's up to 10,000 views and has 2,000 subscribers from that. And you're gonna say I bought the subscribers when that would make my channel
I
fail
said nothing like
I did
that.
it.
I don't give a fuck what you
Yeah.
did. You got
because they would ban
subscribers.
my
Good
channel for buying
you.
subscribers directly. What would be the point
You
of
got
buying subscribers if nobody would
Good
show
for
up?
You.
I don't know, but nobody did show up.
Okay, so because nobody shows up at the lives, it means I bought subscribers and all
I
the rest
said
of it
nothing of
became
the
true.
sort,
It's not
asshole.
true that I'm either shadow banned or limited on my lives, which there's more evidence of that claim than what
Are
you claim.
You're putting words
Are you
in
sure?
my
And or
mouth,
that
Everybody
people-
who's not getting
And
views says
or
they're
that
shadow
people
banned.
subscribe for the driving video but don't show up to my lives because it's filled with people like you, retards.
You fuck ass.
Oh, really? I'm at your lives
Put
too much.
words
That's
in
why
my
people
mouth.
don't come over.
No,
Nick,
people
Oscar,
like
take
you.
a
You
nap.
should
It's
listen
nap
better.
time,
People
Oscar.
like you,
You need a nap.
worldly infidel
Like me.
retards who can
Like
barely
you. All right,
keep
you're
their lies
blaming me
straight
and
moment
now
to
it's like
moment.
you.
So
Fuck
now you got like 2 to 3 lies you have to account for.
Hold on. Which video is back in the algorithm? Is it on the Paul Unslaved or on Pimp Unslaved?
Proper instruction. I reposted the original video that was on Paul Unslaved on Proper Instruction. And I told you 2 weeks ago that I've been promoting it more. And it's been picking up a few thousand views a day. And therefore a few thousand subscribers a week at this
Wow.
time.
Wow.
So you're telling me in 2 years you made it to 2,000 subs, and
You're
in
so
1 week you made
No,
it to 3,000?
no. You missed the narrative again because you're slow state. Within 4 to 6 months, I picked up 22,000 subscribers and can't get over that
Wow.
number. I can't talk because the Tard is
That's the
acting out.
wrong channel. You're jumping to the other channel now.
The second Tard is acting out. The first one is too. Arguably, I'm the most
You're the
retarded
one
person for
bragging
even being
about
here
your
interacting with you
bullshit,
folks.
dude. Brag, brag, brag.
It's not
There is
bragging.
nobody
He
more
has no
shadow.
accountability
I got
for his
2,000
statements. I'm the one
subscribers. I got
accounting for statements
10,000.
he's
Fuck
making,
you.
and
No,
I'm
you're
disproving
not.
him.
You're playing a
10,000.
game.
Fuck you.
Hey, Busker, he's not bragging, man. Just chill out.
No, he's talking about.
I'm bragging about what? Being shadow banned and not being able to have
Well,
any
fuck
authentic
him.
movement or access to an algorithm. Wow,
No, you're maneuvering
brag.
for definitely having bots
stuck in a metaversal ghetto with effeminate wannabe famous people like Host State for $1 a month.
That
Come
really
on,
makes you
man.
mad, doesn't it?
I'm gonna do the Joe Biden on you. Come on, man.
Did you see I did a Paul meme or a Paul emoji just
I know
like I
you
said
did
I
a whole
would? Have you
bunch of
seen it?
Paul stuff, like all the rest of my hoes, all the rest of my fans.
Did you
Thank
see
for
it? I
being
know
a
that
fan,
you saw
even
it. I
though
know you watched the whole thing.
I love when my
I know
haters are
I
also
know that
fans.
you saw your awesome performance hitting on Jackie.
All the haters were fans first, is what I find in this game.
I was never a fan. I tried. You know
Yeah,
what? I
you were.
tried.
You
I
came
really tried
around,
to
you
like
sucked
you,
my
Paul.
feet a little bit at first, but then your ego got a hold of you. You're just like Zatanna
I
Warrior.
tried
You're the
to
same
like
type of
you.
personality,
It
frat
didn't
boy
work.
douche who thinks that he's bigger than what he really is because he peaked in high school and college and got a whole bunch of access to goofy ass bitches like the ones they're probably marrying or next to this day. So
I did
you got
get
an ego
access.
issue, and it makes a fool of you regularly because you regularly jump out the window and make false claims, and then I have to account with the facts, and you can never walk any
Well,
of it back.
Paul, why don't you communicate the reality of your situation better instead of asking
I
these
have to
open-ended
communicate
questions?
better for you to stop
Yes,
making
you
false
have to
claims
communicate
and being
better.
a hating,
If you
lying
want
bitch.
accurate
You hear the
information
whole
put out about
logic?
you,
This is why
Here's the
he's
thing,
host state,
Paul.
flow state.
You're
He's
a
got
liar.
a lot of different
Everybody
states to be in
knows
with.
that you're a liar.
I have
Nobody
to communicate
believes you.
better for him to not make false claims consistently, spread it in a chat box like a gossiping hoe with no honor integrity. I have to communicate better for you to stop lying and making false claims. Amazing.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Because you're a
I
hater
don't
and you're
believe
jealous
you.
and envious, right?
I don't believe you. Basically, nobody believes
Okay,
you.
so
Everybody,
because you don't
even
believe
your
what I
closest
say, so I
fans
have to
can
communicate
see that
better. But
you're
if
a
I
liar,
communicate
Paul.
better, you won't believe me, so you'll continue to make lies and false claims up and then not account for it, or say that you were wrong and go back
It'll
on
be a
it.
case
You're
by
such
case
an egoic
basis.
bitch.
It'll be a case by case basis. But why don't you start
Case by
by
case basis.
addressing,
How about the last 3
addressing
cases
your own
tonight?
issues?
How about the last 3 lies you told tonight? Can we account for that case by case basis, deflector?
No, we can't. Nope.
Of course we can't, because you're a
You know
narcissistic
why?
bitch.
Do you want to
and
know
you keep
why? Because
projecting it
I'm not
onto me,
accountable to
but
you.
You're never
You're
accountable for
accountable to you.
anything, while I have to account for everything you say and ask of me, and I do it swimmingly.
Yeah, you do. If you don't want to meet in the middle, then yeah, you can pick up
Right?
whatever
Go
the fuck I
check the
say. I'm
views
not
on the
accountable
video,
to you.
fuckface. Go check it and bring it up, and then apologize for being a bitch to yourself, not to me. You didn't harm
Won't
me.
do
You
it.
made
Won't
yourself
do
look
it.
like a
Won't
bitch
do it.
again. You made
Won't do
yourself
it.
look like a lying
Won't
bitch
do
again,
it.
desperate for power and control in a situation, and you undid yourself because you made
Throw a
false
temper
claims,
tantrum, Paul.
and you make
That'll
them
change my
every
mind.
night because you're a hating, jealous, envious hoe state. So either be a man, retract your statements, look them up and verify them. You should probably do that before you jump out the window. You still haven't learned. You're such a slow hoe, because this is what you wind up getting. So maybe you'll learn one of these days, bitch boys, and you'll get your act together, and then you'll conduct yourself right, and you'll respect yourself and me and the truth, and you won't have these problems consistently.
Here's the thing:
And
is
you
I
won't
don't
have a
respect
lack of
you.
integrity and
I'm not
credibility
going to
either.
do it. This is your problem. You have the problem. You
It's
want something
my
from me.
problem that you all keep
You
lying and making
want
false claims,
me
and I keep
to do
changing it with the
something.
facts, and then you won't accord to it or adhere
I tried
to
to
it.
tell your little
You won't
footstool
account for it,
Timmy
right?
this
So you get to
morning
run around
that
in
if
life
you
and
want
say and do
somebody to
whatever you
do
want.
something
That's how I know you
voluntarily,
never really been to
pissing
jail,
them off
bitch boy.
isn't a good way to sell
That's
it.
how I know you. You talk all that jail shit too. I love how you fucking druggy scum talk all that jail prison shit with that honor like you ever been there with real motherfuckers. Because I
What
know
jail
you
shit are
haven't.
you talking about?
'Cause if you
Paul,
did, you wouldn't do the
you're
shit
not
online that
gangster.
you do.
Stop
You
it.
wouldn't do
You're the
the
most
shit
clearly spoiled
online
brat,
that you wouldn't
single
do
child
there.
of a rich
You
dad who
wouldn't
tried his
walk
best.
around jail
There
and
it is.
prison making constant gossip and false claims about people that when the paperwork came through, you were lying directly. You wouldn't.
You watched Hustle and Flow too many times.
Yeah,
Paul.
tell me about Hustle and Flow, bro. I live Hustle and Flow while you only call yourself Flow State while you're in a slow and host state. Tell me all about it.
No, you don't. We both know
You
that you
do.
don't. You
There
don't
you
live
go.
shit.
There's the
I've heard
level
you
of
talk about
passion.
pimping. I heard
Where
you talk
come
about
from, folks like you get clowned on every day on the block and sent home. You get clowned on every day,
No.
up and down.
Motherfuckers
you
like
dare to
you,
even act out and do
motherfuckers like you
something,
sit in
and then when you
solitary
don't do
confinement
that,
for
you
their
get
own
sent home with
safety
your ball
while
every
they're
day.
crying up and down the
People
hallway and
like
singing
you, where
hymns.
I'm from, get clowned up and down every day and sent home with their ball.
You're such a wankster. You're such
That's
a fake
fine. You
white
can say
gangster.
whatever you want. Ho stayed online.
Okay. Tell us some
But
more
you
about
can't
how
stand
pimps
on
and hoes
anything you
love each
say
other.
online. I stand on everything that I've said online.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. You can stand behind it, but
That is fine.
dude.
That
Anybody
is
who
fine,
has
and you
anything-
ain't shit.
I was talking to
Exactly.
you. Tell me over the. You tell me he's been locked up too.
Correct your
We
record
can
and your
both
false
see that
claims,
you're
or you're a
clearly,
bitch and a hoe. What we
clearly
already know
a fake
anyway. We
gangster,
already knew
Paul.
that. The real ones already knew that. Correct the record and hold yourself accountable for what you admit you keep lying and hating and saying, or you're a bitch with no
The record
credibility
is
and
correct
honor.
right
Simple.
now. You fake fucking gangster with your bot subscribers.
Right. But you ain't gonna come nowhere and do nothing and say nothing. Keep hating from
You
a
won't
chat
even
box
tell
from
me.
far
You won't
away,
tell
you
anybody
little
your fucking
bitch.
phone number. You coward. Don't.
I'm gonna give out my phone number on the internet. I talked to your bitch ass privately and you froze up like Mitch McConnell. Cut it out.
No, I started.
You're only
I
hard
started
online.
ignoring you
You're
like the
only hard
crying,
in front of
whining
an
baby you
audience.
are.
You ain't shit in private. We already established that too.
Paul, I don't want to talk to you in
I
private.
don't wanna
We're not
talk to
homies.
you. There's the
What
bitch
do we
boy
have to
coming
talk
up out
about?
of you. A few more minutes, you're gonna be holding my pockets, and I'm gonna have whatever's in yours. Sick of you bitch ass motherfuckers online with insulation talking all that high power shit and putting smut on people's name.
Are
And
you
not
being an
standing on it.
e-thug?
Fucking standing
Where's
on it,
Benton?
pussy boy. I don't need to be an e-thug. I'm just
I
talking. and you're
can't
bitching
stand
up.
on it,
Imagine
Paul.
if I
You're
was in front
hidden
of
on
you.
the internet.
I'm already talking online. You're bitching up. Imagine if I was in front of you. What's it got to do with being a thug? I can't put hands on you or shoot you right now. We're just talking.
Yeah. Why are we talking like e-thugs right now?
That's not
Obviously,
about
we're
e-thugs.
separated
I'm
by a
talking
state
to
and a
you
half.
man to man. There's no e-thugs. I didn't say I'm gonna do a drive-by on you.
You can
I
say we're
didn't say I'm
talking
gonna
man
put
to
a
man,
hit
but
on
Paul,
you.
I
I
don't
didn't say
think that you're a
shoo-woo.
man. I don't
I didn't
respect you
say
as a man.
shoo-woo.
You're a child.
I'm a child, but I don't go around town making false claims on men who I want to be like, who I'm their
Constantly.
daddy online.
Constantly.
I don't go
Constantly you do that.
around making false claims on my
Yes, you do.
daddies online who I want
Yes,
to
you
be
do
like and do
constantly.
like. So who's the child again?
You're a child.
Stand
That's what I'm
on
telling
your
you.
shit.
I'm telling you,
in
I
real
don't
life
respect
and
you as a man,
everywhere,
so I
or
can't
don't
speak
stand
to you
on
like
it
a
at
man.
all. Because you can't stand on it here because you know it's all lies and bullshit because you're a fucking hating, jealous, envious bitch. And that's that.
You're just not going to
So
listen to a
save
damn thing
yourself
that
and
I
your
say.
face, save yourself, your pride and your ego bullshit, and just cut it out from here on
Paul,
out. 'cause
cam
it
up.
gets you nowhere anyway. It
Cam
gets you
up.
nowhere anyway.
Turn your cam
Nobody
on.
respects you online for none of your bullshit.
Turn your camera on. No? Maybe he had a stroke.
Maybe I don't do what the fuck you tell me.
Yeah.
Hold on. Paul and I are busy talking.
Yeah, we're in an old-fashioned Mexican standoff here, and nobody is saying a word. We got Bumpkin out here. What's up, Bumpkin, man?
What up,
What's
Pumpkin?
up? How's it going?
How
How's
you
it
doing,
going, Flow
brother?
State?
You doing
It's going
okay?
good.
Yeah, I seen you over there at Chaotic Truth. Yeah, man, bless you, man. I am a fan of you, sir. So thank you for joining my panel, brother, man.
No problem. Actually, I didn't even know about your channel. Cascadian actually sent me over here after my stream.
Thank you to
so-
Cascadian. Yeah, he's been a dear for sure, man. Cascadian, man, he's a blessing to have in my life for sure. He's a real deep thinker, you know, on a lot of things, you know, conservative values especially. You know, that's really, you know, I like to go ahead and promote conservative values as opposed to liberal values, but ultimately I don't think conservatism is an appropriate solution for the modern age, obviously. But yeah.
Well, no, because they don't win. I hate to say it, but they don't have a winning strategy. They just
Well, they don't conserve anything. You that's
No. I mean, think about the policies that they're holding to their chest now. They're just liberal policies that they pushed 50 years ago. You know what I mean? It's mind-boggling. It's like they ceded the entire gay marriage argument, and now it's like, no, we staunchly are anti-transgender. It's like in another 10 years they'll cede that argument, and it'll be the next crazy ass thing that comes up. So
I don't really buy into this argument that like they didn't win, and therefore entire ideology sucks.
No, it's the fact that they purposefully, I don't even know if it's purposefully, but they won't hold power like the left in America does. Like the left in America institutionally rose to power, right? All the institutions, schools, low-level government jobs, low-level local political jobs, and all of that. Like they have all that on lockdown, and they know how to hold that power. What I'm saying is conservatives are afraid to hold that power because of their classical liberal tendencies. And they're libertarians.
They're very useful. They come out of the woodwork every time we need to have a war for Israel.
That's also true. But yeah, I don't know if the machine wants to have that conversation on his show.
Oh yeah, we've had that conversation too many times already. So there's no point in shutting it off.